Well, I mean, the process of getting it made in a studio is a difficult process. The budgetary process is very hard. You have to lose a lot of things you love in order to get it to that point that you can make it. Uh, but there was a lot of great stuff too. The cast was so wonderful. The actual making of the movie was so wonderful. There was a frustrating time when we were like in limbo when the merger was happening. And then it kind of has a Hollywood happy ending now where we're getting to release it. And it's one of the, it's my cut of the movie and we're really happy with it. So it was sort of a strange journey with a lot of emotional highs and lows. No, not at all. I mean, the cast is the cast were, none of them were actually teenagers, but they were, closer than they were to their mid 20s at the time, and now they're probably closer to their mid 20s. But I mean, it was just good. They have such great energy, and they are such committed performers. I don't know. I've worked with young people on all the movies that I've made. I really tend to make movies about young people and have great relationships with the actors I've worked with. I just think I don't know, man. They just keep it fun and they keep it authentic, especially
Oh,
the character stuff. They were so much chosen, kind of like Maisie and Anya were chosen long before we made the movie. Maisie, I had a general meeting with and knew immediately that I wanted her to play Rain. She looked so much like Bill Sinkovich's comic book art of her. So I asked her even in the meeting, like, can I please send you this privately? And we were sending that to her really as we were developing it with Fox. And Anya came on later, and then we did a very large search in Brazil and through Native American communities here in the US for Sunspot, for Danny, for a lot of these other roles, just wide casting searches where we found the very best performers that we could find to bring these characters to life. None. I mean, it was such an enjoyable process. I wrote this with my best friend who I've known, since we were little babies. Our moms are best friends, and we read comics growing up. So to me, it was just an extension of the work we've always done. I always say, they pay us to do what we did for free when we were 12. That's kind of what it was like. The dreaming up part of it's always like that.